At a time when nearly every automaker is sprinting toward an electric future, Koenigsegg is boldly charting its own course. Away from the spotlight, this Swedish powerhouse has been perfecting a brand new combustion engine, one so radical it's caught the entire industry off guard. And now, in 2025, the company's CEO claims this isn't just about keeping up with EVs, it's about surpassing them completely. Could this mark the start of a combustion renaissance? Let's dive in and find out. From day one, Koenigsegg refused to play by the rulebook. While big-name brands obsessed over lap times, trophies, and heritage, Christian von Koenigsegg was quietly turning outrageous ideas into reality inside a modest factory in Ängelholm, Sweden. No massive ad campaigns, no decades-old reputation to fall back on, just a single-minded mission to build the fastest, most advanced cars on the planet and prove that a small, fiercely independent company could outperform the industry's heavyweights. It all kicked off with the CC8S, which served notice to the automotive world that Koenigsegg meant business. But it was the Koenigsegg CCR that truly turned heads, briefly seizing the crown as the world's fastest production car. Then came the Agra RS in 2017, rewriting the record books with a jaw-dropping top speed of 277.9 miles per hour, and doing it effortlessly. It didn't just edge out rivals, it demolished them. While other brands were still fine-tuning traction control systems, Koenigsegg was busy bending the laws of physics. But this pursuit of speed wasn't limited to straight-line dominance. It touched every nut, bolt, and carbon fiber weave. From the ultralight monocoque chassis to the revolutionary triplex suspension, every component had to serve one purpose: performance. If it didn't, it was eliminated. No flashy add-ons, no marketing gimmicks, just unfiltered, uncompromising engineering. And that's what truly sets Koenigsegg apart. The Reg era took this philosophy even further. Koenigsegg eliminated the traditional gearbox, introducing a direct drive system that made gear changes obsolete. The result? Seamless acceleration, powered by hybrid torque that could leave you gasping for air, but it still felt elegant like a grand piano, just way faster. 3 electric motors and a twin-turbo V8 on the hood? Sure, but Koenigsegg didn't stop there. They were proving that high performance could come without sacrificing luxury. Of course, none of this would matter without the visionary behind it all, Christian von Koenigsegg. He's not your typical CEO. He's part inventor, part speed freak, and part philosopher. Once he was asked why they build such fast cars. His response was simple: because we can. But it's not as reckless as it sounds. Every decision has purpose behind it. Koenigsegg is obsessed with thermodynamics, power-to-weight ratios, and finding ways to extract more energy from less fuel. He's also one of the few people who can sketch an engine design on a napkin and watch it become a reality within 6 months. What sets him apart is his refusal to settle for good enough. Behind every Koenigsegg model is years of trial, failure, reinvention, and perfection. And once they reach perfection, they start all over again. That's why they handcraft components that other manufacturers would outsource. It's why they've created their own carbon fiber technology. Koenigsegg doesn't cut corners, and that's why their cars are as much about art as they are about engineering. Koenigsegg's approach to building cars is relentless, precise, and visionary. And in 2025, as the world waits to see what comes next, it's clear they're not finished yet. The future of performance is about to change again. And this time, no one else will be able to keep up. In a world where every car company is sprinting toward electric futures and flashy tech, Koenigsegg is quietly building something outrageous again. No teaser videos, no press tour, just a mysterious shift behind the scenes that's making gearheads, engineers, and probably even Elon Musk sit up straight. And no, it's not another pointless horsepower war. It's something stranger, smarter, and possibly more dangerous for the competition at least. Let's start with this. They built a 3D printer just to create titanium exhaust tips. Not because it was trendy, not because it looked cool on Instagram, but because shaving off every unnecessary gram matters. That kind of mindset is the core of Koenigsegg's DNA. Every shortcut they refuse to take translates into a second shaved off the track. These changes are not driven by popularity. They are made to improve the driving experience, reduce complexity, and increase efficiency. Koenigsegg's engineers often create their own tools and production methods when existing options do not meet their needs. Koenigsegg also invests heavily in materials. Carbon fiber, titanium, and aerospace-grade alloys are standard across their vehicle lineup. These materials are more expensive than traditional metals like aluminum or steel, but they are lighter and stronger. The use of these materials improves vehicle performance by reducing weight while maintaining safety and structural strength. Every component is assembled by hand, often by a small team of engineers and technicians. This level of detail ensures that each vehicle meets extremely high standards for reliability and finish. Even parts that the customer cannot see, such as the underside of the chassis or internal fasteners, are often polished or designed with precision. This attention to detail makes Koenigsegg vehicles not just performance machines, but examples of industrial craftsmanship. Producing a small number of cars each year is not just about exclusivity. It is part of Koenigsegg's long-term strategy for sustainability, innovation, and independence. By staying small, the company can avoid pressures that come with scaling, such as cost-cutting, supply delays, and brand dilution. This strategy also allows Koenigsegg to take calculated risks. For example, when they launched their camless engine technology, known as free valve, it was not based on consumer demand. It was developed because the company believed it was a better way to control engine operation. If Koenigsegg had to serve millions of customers or follow shareholder demands, these kinds of innovations might not be possible. As the automotive world moves toward digital platforms, software updates, and cloud-based performance controls, Koenigsegg continues to focus on physical performance, mechanical precision, and manual innovation. This does not mean the company rejects new technology. On the contrary, Koenigsegg is often ahead of others in areas like battery density, inverter efficiency, and lightweight design. However, their goal is not to be part of mainstream development. It is to remain independent and create products that reflect original ideas. This includes alternative fuels, smaller batteries, and engines that reduce environmental impact without removing the core experience of driving. Koenigsegg's new engine is a reminder that innovation doesn't have to follow one path. While the world moves toward electric, Koenigsegg proves combustion can still evolve, stay clean, and deliver true performance. If one company can do this, what else have we been too quick to leave behind? Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.